taken aback at how sharp the contractions are. Gas and air, I need it. Now, please. I didn't think giving birth was going to be like this. Ashley had been so supportive during my pregnancy. Even when I got tired and grumpy, moaning that I was so huge I couldn't even bend down to put on my shoes, or complaining about the fact we were in lockdown, unable to go out and choose a pram or attend an antenatal class in person. In my mind's eye, our favourite upbeat music would be playing during the birth, like Luther Vandross's Never Too Much or Faith Evans' Love Like This. And Ashley would be rubbing my back and whispering soothing words in my ear as I dealt serenely with the pain. He'd kiss me tenderly, stroke my hair and tell me I was doing so well. "You've got this, Saf," he'd say. "You're amazing. I'm so proud of you." It wasn't like that at all. "Would you like an epidural?" the midwife asks, recognising that the gas and air are barely touching the sides of my pain. I wasn't going to have an epidural. That was not in the plan at all. Can you have one ready just in case?" I gasp. I'm determined to get through this with as little intervention as possible. "I'm going to try without first," I say bravely, just as huge contractions ripple through me as I scream in shock. For weeks, I've been asking friends and family how I'd know when I was in labour. "You'll know," they said with strange, secretive little smiles on their faces. "You'll know." Azaylia was due 6 days earlier, on the 4th of August 2020. Ever since her due date, I'd become more impatient by the hour and was constantly trying to read my body for signs my labour was starting. I'm a detail person and I like everything to be neat and tidy and organised. I was adamant I wasn't going into hospital until the timing was just right and I wanted my admission to run like clockwork. I'm not going to be one of those people who leaves it too late and nearly gives birth in the car park, I told Ashley. That's never going to happen. Equally, I wasn't going to be camped out the hospital way too early, not least because of the current COVID rules. Like all partners, Ashley would only be allowed in for the bare minimum of time. So if I got the timing wrong, I could be stuck in hospital on my own for hours or even days, which would be horrendous. And of course, it was unthinkable that Ashley would miss the birth. He had to be there. As soon as I felt the first hint of a contraction, I began using an app on my phone to monitor the minutes until the next one, so I knew exactly how I was progressing. "Ashley," I said excitedly, several hours later, "it's time to go in now." I had this. We had this. Ashley likes to be in control too. Dream, plan, then go and make it happen for yourself, exactly the way you want it to. That's how he has always operated, in all his different careers and in his life in general. I've taken a very different path to him, but I've also set targets and goals and made great things happen for myself. Having our daughter was the biggest dream of all for both of us. This would be our greatest achievement by 1,000,000 miles, and nothing was being left to chance. I had my hospital suitcase packed for weeks, and I'd given Ashley detailed instructions on which nightie I wanted to wear when I gave birth and exactly what I wanted to change into afterwards. A black silk nightie with a long matching gown over the top. I had Azaylia's bag packed too, containing nappies, socks, bibs and vests. Her first outfit, a carefully chosen soft and snuggly white baby grow, was folded neatly in a clearly marked see-through bag to make it easy for the midwife who would dress her immediately after she was born. I expected I'd give birth that evening, within a few hours of arriving at our local maternity hospital. Why wouldn't I? The app had told me exactly where I was, and I'd followed everything to the letter. It had all been going perfectly to plan, up until the point when I really started to understand what labour felt like. No amount of gas and air was helping. However much I dragged on the machine, and more pain and desperation were descending on me with every breath. "We're going to have to break her waters," I hear. There are voices all around me. Azaylia is lying in